How you know my man? I'll be his ass and yours. Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Nee. I know y'all probably don't like me, you probably don't deal with me no more. Yeah, what happened? I'm about to tell y'all. And I just took my wig off. And no, I ain't washed them braids or nothing. Y'all gonna charge me a sexy knee. It's a hard working mama. Get used to it. But let me get into it, y'all. Let me tell y'all. First off, I haven't posted in a very long time. I'm not. If y'all ask me why, I will tell y'all, but I'm not just ready to come on here with a whole story and tell y'all about my life because y'all probably don't even give a damn, but you know. So y'all had a great birthday weekend. I look good. My bitches look good. We all look good. We all had a ball. Like, everybody had fun. No, all my plans did not go accordingly, but when do birthday plans ever really go, like, to a T? Alright, y'all, so boom. On Monday, I had left my hotel after my birthday. My birthday was on my birthday was on Saturday. I left my hotel on Monday morning. I had damn, when did I leave the hotel? I don't know when I really do think we left Monday, and I took my son home, and he stayed home. He actually stayed home this day. It's actually crazy because my son ride with me everywhere all the time. Like, he don't care. He want to go. So he actually stayed home, y'all. The one time he stayed home, I'm taking my man to work. And as I'm taking him to work, y'all, we say our goodbyes, do our little pleasantries. Y'all, I'm leaving out his job. I'm literally at a stop sign. Is that a four-way intersection? Yeah, regardless of how many ways. It was a four-way intersection that we're sitting at. That I'm sitting at. So I'm at the intersection. It's not raining. It's not wet. I'm not intoxicated. I'm not under the influence. I'm not none of this, y'all. None of it. Just to be clear on that, I'm just saying. So I'm sitting there at the stop sign. A big, one of them big, like, little pickup trucks, a moving truck or whatever, came out first and proceeded to make a right turn. Yeah, a right-hand turn. It was a left turn. My right, his left. And so the way the street was like, I'm gonna probably put a picture up here of the actual street that I was on, because I can't really explain it, but the way that the guy, he come out and he make a right-hand turn left, okay, if that makes sense. And when I turn out, I'm just making a right-hand turn. I'm not going across and then going left. I'm just turning right here. So when the guy come out and he make the right-hand turn, I'm about to proceed. I'm at a stop sign. He was at a stop sign. He had the right of way. He goes, and as I'm about to proceed, there's another car, a SUV, that comes from behind him. That's my damn client. Hold on. I'm at work. What y'all want me to do? So, like I was saying. So now, the SUV that's coming out, she's making an even wider right-hand turn. Mind y'all, at the same time, she didn't have the right of way. And I'm glad I was just sitting there looking, because the way she was coming, it looked like she was just going straight. Like, she's ready to go past me and go up in the parking lot somewhere. No, I'm right here. She was coming across and hurry up and hit that. I was like, what the fuck? Why did she make that turn like that? Like, me, like, okay, whatever. I'm glad I just let her go ahead. Like, I don't know how she really be driving. I let her go ahead. I ain't beat. I ain't mug. I ain't do nothing. So, so when I turned out behind her, mind you, there's a green light. We had the right of way. So when the green light is going, the big truck, he turned right. She's like making a right, and me, because if y'all know what city I'm from, you know, I look to my left because I gotta make sure, even though there's like green, I gotta make sure there's traffic not coming, because sometimes they really just don't care. They don't care. I'm sorry, and I do about my life. So I'm making sure ain't no traffic coming. So, and this is how, y'all, I got this. It was a real big bump right here and everything, yo. And this picture is actually from when it just started to form.
I cannot see right now, so I don't know, girl. I don't know.
It was nasty. I was so mad, like, not my face. I'm so glad my birthday over. So, y'all, She literally sit up here. I looked to my left. And the reason of how I hit my forehead, I don't drive like this up on the steering wheel. I be driving like this, but if I'm looking to make sure cars are not coming, I lean up and I look. And by the time I'm going here and I'm tapping on my gas to proceed to turn right, because there should be no cars in front of me, I rear end the back of this lady and smash my car into the back of hers. It makes me so mad because they're like, if you hit someone from behind, you're automatically at fault. You're automatically at fault. And I'm like, how? I mean, I understand how, but I'm like, I don't even understand how she was still right here. Y'all, this not even a gag of it. Now that I see that we ain't got into an accident, I'm low-key shocked. Like, I'm stunned. When I hit my head, that kind of Tweety Bird came out of nowhere. She started talking to me. Man, Tweety Bird was talking. Then I seen the little head pop up in the back of this lady's seat.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And Tweety was like, yeah, go check on them. And I'm like, girl, let me go check on this girl. So I hopped out the car and I go check on the girl. I get out the car. I'm like, ma'am, are you okay? Like, mind you, she's not rolling the window down. She ain't look my way. I'm literally like, ma'am, are you okay? And she rolls the window down. I'm like, is your little one okay? Is the baby okay? And it wasn't a baby, like they was in the car seat. Like, no, it was just probably a toddler. Like, I seen the little head pop up out the back seat. Ain't no infant popping up out the back seat. So she was like, yeah, we're okay. I'm just trying to clean this mess up. So I'm like, what mess? Yo, I don't know if I opened her car door, and I'm really been dead serious when I say I don't remember. I don't remember if I opened her car door or if she opened it. But when the door opened, I think she went to open it, honestly. And when the door opened, I think I like finished opening it for her. Yo, the little curry-sized Fruit Loop cereal, that was everywhere with the milk. The cereal and milk is all over the dashboard. It's all over her. It's in the floor. It's on her. I'm like, was you making cereal? Was you? Then I forgot to tell y'all, whoever the guy was to her man or whatever, the dude she was messing with, he's the one that came and then basically called the police and did all the extra stuff. When the police come, y'all, of course they went ahead and towed my car. They towed my car because I ain't have insurance. But they just passed this law, because we had like VA tags, but they just passed this law saying like, oh, you can't use VA tags without a VA address no more. So, because when you had VA tags, you didn't have to pay insurance. So, they told the car because we didn't have insurance. But I'm like, when did that law just pass? They was like on the 1st. I was like, ew. So, mind you, I'm like, I'm gonna have to get this car out because I already know it's my fault. Like, it's gonna be $300. I'm not paying for the insurance because he should have had insurance in his car. I'm sorry. I'm not paying for the insurance, but I will pay to get it out because, you know, I did get into an accident. So, y'all, that day, it was actually weird. Like, my head was hurting. I was, like, in and out, like, kind of vision. I just kept, like, rubbing my head. This was burning, I guess, because I didn't know, like, there was a scab forming. Yeah, it was a freaking scar. It was just really bad, y'all. Hold on. DoorDash gonna piss me off. My client just ordered something to eat. I'm really sitting right here, like, kind of next to the door. Y'all didn't even knock on the door. So, she called her man. He came. He pulled up. I called my man because I'm literally outside his job. Literally got into an accident. Like, he literally came out the parking lot, turned, and looked down the street. And here I am at the corner looking stupid. Probably crying. So, he come down there. I tell him what happened. She tell him what happened. All stories equal up. Like, basically, she was turning. She didn't turn. And I hit the back of her. Like, it was really nothing major that happened, to be honest. So her man called the police when I honestly could have just paid. It's a real company that come out. They come to your car. You pay them $200. They take whatever dent, anything, pop it out your car for $200. That's it. Swear to God. So I was gonna call them and tell them pop it out her car before I even can get that out. The police here. I'm like,
Bruh.
Well, so that's not very good plan. So the police came, they take, you know, the statements and everything, the police report, and I called E.T. E.T. came and got me. E.T. came and got me. We went, she had her kids with her, so we dropped E.T. kids off, and on the way back home, we still passed the accident. And then, like, somebody else had pulled up. I don't know, I feel like the girl was low-key trying to do too much, like, and I was like, you know what, sis, just take me home. I don't know who you ready to say was in that car with you. If she really thinks she ready to get some money, anything, like, I don't know. Like, they was really there for a long time, because I was sitting there for a while. And then, like, trust me, I was really sitting there for a while. So, and like, when I left, because the car was getting towed, when I left and took my stuff out of the car, I'm like, why are they still sitting here? Why is there more people, like, pulling up? But I was like, you know what, that's neither here nor there. I'm not even going to speak on that, because I got to see how court go. So, I'm not even going to speak on it. I ain't going to say that yet. So, yeah, after that, you know, it was me a fuzzy day trying to get myself together. And then all of a sudden, you know, my man texted me, oh, he got insurance or whatever. Okay, so I'm with E.T. We're just having me a fuzzy old day trying to get my life together. Like, I can't believe this happened, da-da-da. So my man hit me and basically like, oh yeah, I got insurance in the car. If I gotta leave, da-da-da, work to go pick it up, I'm gonna do that. Basically, because he was over east and I was over west, and his car was towed over east. So it would make more sense for him to go get his car. Get closer. And of course, he calls back like, oh, can y'all go get the car? Can y'all go get the car? Irritated, we don't want to go get the car, but I fucked up, so we're gonna go get the car. They all like, oh, y'all, and on top of that, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Your girl do not got a license. I've been driving since I was 16, and I was always against getting a license. No, it wasn't that. I had refused to pay for driving school because I already knew how to drive. So I'm like, why am I paying y'all to teach me something that I already know how to do?
Oh, girl, please, bitch, ho.
I know it's for safety, da-da-da, all that chit-chat. Keep it to yourself. I really don't care. So, yeah, on top of me not having no license, I couldn't get his car out. So, E.T. had to get the car. E.T. had to get it for me. So, we get down there to the tow company, y'all, to the tow place. Y'all, the place is like 30 minutes away. It's so annoying. I'm like, we gotta drive. And mind you, he was way closer, like I said. Like, you could have just... But okay. So, we went and picked the car up. We went over there to get the car. The girl, like, E.T. like, yeah, I'm picking up my brother's car. The girl, like, basically, he has to send over his license and basically just, like, a short letter saying that he's giving you permission to pick the car up, even though we're paying for it. Like, it's cool. So, mind you, on top of that, we gotta pick the car up. We gotta get the kids out of school. We gotta get her kids out of school. We gotta get my son out of school. So, I'm like... this is about to, I don't know how this is going to go. And I'm like, because we're going to have to leave. Like, it's paid or whatever. We waiting. Now we're waiting because whoever the tow truck person was, they all the way out BWI, got an attitude, or like they got stuff to do. They had the key. They wasn't trying to bring the key back. Like, and I'm like, you know what? I got to go get my child. If anything, maybe he can pick it up in the morning, or maybe y'all can just leave the key with the truck. Like... leave the key inside the truck, outside the gate. I don't fucking know. Something, get him in his car. So we trying to figure that out. So he like, man, I'm about to just had to come down there and wait for them to bring the key. And we like, well, at the end of the day, you could have just did this in the first place. If you was gonna come down here anyway and get the car, I mean, would you have to? Because we gotta get the kids. You could have just did this in the first place.
But it's God. It's nobody but the love of God.
It was nobody but God that I had to go get that car. So when he sends over his driver license and stuff, mind you, I'm playing the background because I'm the one that fucked the car up and I'm the one with no license. So I'm being quiet. I'm in the background scrolling TikTok, social media, something, minding my business. The girl get the...
Oh my gosh, I know him.
Oh, who the fuck? Somebody just coming to do. Who you know? I was confused. So I'm looking at her like. So E.T. like.
You know him from school? Like, where do you know him from?
Very much giving energy like. I said EG. E.T. was giving that energy. I felt like E.T. was giving enough energy why I didn't have to. If that makes sense. Like, there's no point in both of us sitting up here kind of like, wow. So the girl like,
No, he used to go to my job.
so when she said that, I could feel E.T. because I'm standing like, say this E.T. and this me. Like, I was standing like staggered to her, but to the side of her, but staggered. Like, she kind of, and I felt like she felt me just staring. And she kind of like just looked over like and looked at that girl. And I just peeked my little head from around E.T. and I was like,
Excuse me. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, hey. Where do you know him from?
and she said it again like,
Oh, he used to come on my job.
I'm like, oh, okay, when was this?
and she was like,
Not too long ago, a few years ago.
I'm not going to put out there how long me and mom been together, but just know it's been more than a fucking few years. So when she said that, I called mine up. Hey, babe, how you know this Toho? He like, oh, I already know who that is. And I'm like, well, how do you know who this is? Because E.T. standing right here. She damn sure ain't tell you who it was. And I didn't tell you who it was because I didn't ask the girl her damn name. He's like, oh, I know her voice. Oh, you know her voice.
You know her voice. Okay.
So you know her voice. And I reached, in my head, I reached a point where I'm like, I'm not leaving him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not leaving this man. I already made it up in my head a little while ago. And I was like, damn, I gotta do something to him. Damn. Because regardless, and then, I did, we had our little personal conversation on where you know her from. And he's like, oh, she worked at the market. She worked at the market from where we just moved from.
I can see right now, man, you get ready to get fucked up for nothing.
So this was very recent. So I'm like, he made it seem like, oh, it wasn't like that. And I'm like, well, if it wasn't like that, then why she never spoke to me? Because he's like, I'm like, apparently she used to see us in the market. We used to go to that market together. So when you was by yourself, y'all would just have conversations. And when I was with you, you wouldn't speak to her and she wouldn't speak to you. Because I never even seen the stiff head whole day in my life. So, very confused. I didn't act out there. I didn't yell and scream there. Because I kind of like got a little better from my mental. Just a little bit. So I'm like,
You friendly ass bitch.
Yo, when I say I'm going. Yo, so after that, he tells me, like, yeah, and I don't know why you did all that anyway. Because she said, like, she was like, well, what, that was your girlfriend?
Anybody wanna fight on my life? I want to smoke.
And I hate bitches like that. Bitch, what you mean, was that your girlfriend? Why you didn't ask me that? And I'm not being funny, like, I'm dead serious. Why didn't you ask me that when E.T. pressed you with where you knew him from, when I was asking you where you know him from? Oh, when? Like, two females ain't really coming here pressing me about somebody said, oh, I said I know. I don't care how I know him. You're not pressing me.
I said what the fuck I want to say. I said what the fuck I want to say, blood.
I don't care if you being nice about it. I'm not answering no questions. You're not pressing me. So if it was an issue, then why you answer the questions?
Bitches, I hate bitches, I hate bitches, I hate bitches, bitches. I hate bitches, I hate bitches, I hate bitches, I hate.
And I don't know, and I feel like another reason why I wasn't mad, because I'm like, and I'm not being funny, ho, you don't look like nothing. And I'm not being no hating ass bitch either. Like, I love pretty bitches, I love bad bitches, and I have no problem with giving a bitch her flowers. So, if she look like something, the whole ain't look like nothing. For me to be mad at, I'm kind of embarrassed. Like, I must be the only bad bitch you ever had in your life, because these hoes are bummy. Your previous hoes are bummy. Your old baby mama, bummy. Like, me personally, like, don't have no issue with them. They just bummy. Like, for you to like me and want to be with me, and then I look at them, I'm like, I'm confused. So, I was kind of irritated when, I ain't gonna lie, that day kind of get me hot, because I'm like I said, you could have just, we could have stepped outside and had a conversation. We could have had any conversation you wanted outside about mine. And I really mean any conversation you wanted to have about mine. Are you gonna act like that about a man? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I am. So I'm like, when did y'all have this conversation? He was like, when I went to go pick my car up. And I was like, you know what? I started to stay there and wait for him to get down there or wait for the car. And I'm like, you know what, sis, go ahead. But I was like, you know what, I need to go get my son. Because I didn't know if my brother was home. I didn't know if anybody was home to go pick my son up. And I wasn't trying to chance it. So I left. When I should have fucking stayed because my brother was home. And I was still running late and he ended up picking my son up anyway. I should have stayed at that fucking tow place. But I had fucking more important priorities going on. I wanted to know how that hoe knew my man. And all this started from a car accident. You just never know. And I'm like, we used to live out Timonium, y'all. Like, very much in the bougie, dumb, rich, unseasoned people area. We all the way over east. I mean, how did it don't even... Girl, our job is a job, but bitch, you was working at the market. Get the fuck out my face and bring these groceries up. I used to work at the market when I was younger. I worked at the market when I first met him. I was working at Shoe City, then I started working at the market with his mom. I ain't worked nowhere like that since. I'm sorry, I did work Burger King too, and I worked Krispy Kreme. But all that was when I was younger, like, very much 21 and younger. Like, girl, that's that, y'all. I can't give y'all no more information about the car accident. You know, when we get to court and oh, y'all, that's what I meant to tell y'all. And even with the car accident, I ended up with a concussion. Very dizzy, kept throwing up, like, body acting crazy. Lights, like, usually this light on, I'd had to been turn it off because it hurts my head. So, yeah, y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all this updated story time. Y'all know my birthday just passed November 3rd. It's the concussion. Y'all know my birthday just passed November 30th. This happened, my birthday was on a Saturday. This happened that Monday. This is a very recent story time for y'all. Mama didn't want to get active. She wasn't, and I'm not even saying that like, oh, because you said you wasn't even bad. I wasn't, but I'm just different. Nobody's pressing me or asking me about no nigga. I don't give a damn if I said I knew Jesus and you know him. And that's your Lord and Savior. He mine too. That's what I told me. It's like, I've been in jail. And I actually was mad at him too, y'all, because y'all lie to you not. He kind of, to me, it felt like he was seeming to me like, what is you pressing her for? What are you pressing her for? What am I pressing her for? Yeah, I'm gonna do something too. I don't know if I'm gonna like empty a can of Got2b glue into his shampoo, or like take some Nair and put it like in his facial cleanser, so like all his facial hair can fall off, like the eyebrows, the beard, the mustache, all that. Like should I put like some baby oil in the floor with some clear thumbtacks so he gonna slip, and then when he fall he gonna fuck himself up, like he gonna be poked up like. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm about to piss myself off. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know about that story. Yeah, I almost forgot, but I'm on y'all ass. I don't give a damn. Y'all better make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe, because this story time is pulling out the ass. I ain't been on here in a minute. Y'all know these story times is pulling out the ass. Make sure you like and subscribe, please. Thank you.